this is a wrap up of my first week. It's like 2 days in Miami and then the rest in Panama. So, flew out to Miami early Monday morning. Got there and got to the hotel. Had to wait a little while for my room to be ready. Granted, I got there at like 10 a.m. so there's that. But I did get some computer work done, which was important. And then once I got into my room, I almost took a nap, but I ended up going and getting food, which was good because I was starving. And then came back and took a nap. Then we had our registration, which I thought that we had to be there the whole time for registration, but really I just needed to go for a few minutes and I could come back. So really I could have napped longer, but it was fine. Did registration, filled out a lot of paperwork, said I'm not a spy because that's important. Apparently in some countries that Peace Corps goes to, they've been accused of being spies. So yeah, not a spy and whatnot. Signed my life away. Yeah, then we did kind of like an orientation to staging. Staging is what the event is called in Miami. It's a chance for us to like meet up as a group so we can travel to Panama together. But yeah, so what else we did? Yeah, we just like did meet and greets and whatnot. Some people went out, but I didn't because I was exhausted because I didn't sleep the night before, partially because I was packing, partially because when I have like exciting or like super early trips, I struggle to sleep the night before. So yeah, I was exhausted, so I went to bed early. And then the next day, the long day, we're there, well, it's a long day, it was like 9 to 5, but it's a long day after having not worked for a month and a half, so there's that. But yeah, so we, talked about Peace Corps' 3 goals, the core expectations of a Peace Corps volunteer, safety and security measures, some situations we might encounter, and did a lot of like meet and greet, get to know you activities and whatnot, so in order for us to all kind of bond as a group. Yeah, so yeah, then on Wednesday, so me being me, I signed up to be a group leader because I like to lead things. Slash if you sign me up to, if you ask, hey, who wants to be in charge of this? I want to. So yeah, I signed up to be a group leader, which meant like facilitating, getting everybody on the bus, making sure everyone's there, slash getting everyone on the plane. So I signed up to be an airport group leader, which was just supposed to be start the check-in process, make sure everyone makes it to security, and then make sure everyone gets on the plane. But, so we went to this group check-in counter at Miami Airport for American Airlines. So we go up there, and the lady's like, oh, just give me all the passports, and I'll just create baggage tags. It's like, okay. Because she's like, everybody's checking something, right? I'm like, yeah, we're all leaving for 2 years. We're checking something. And she's like, okay. And I was like, but there are people who are, not everybody's checking 2 bags. We had, so the first one was supposed to be free. The second one, we had vouchers for. I was like, do you want me to just count how many vouchers you need? Or count how many people have to check bag, or a second check bag, and just pull out that many vouchers? She's like, oh no, don't do that. It's like, okay. Seems like it may save time. But we stood, because I mean, there's 49 of us traveling to Panama. 23 wash, 26 sass. And so we sit there and we like do that whole thing, and yeah, it takes forever. And then eventually she was like, oh yeah, can you just count how many people are gonna have second bags and bring me those? And I'm like, I said to do this in the first place. Why didn't you listen to me? But yeah, so it took us an hour 15 to get all of that. I feel like it would have been quicker if we went one-on-one, but she didn't want to do that. Plus, like, so they had to do like these special paperwork because we don't have a re-entry ticket back into the country, because obviously we're leaving for 2.5 years. They haven't started selling those tickets yet. So we had to like go through that. And the first lady we were talking to, she like understood that it was all good. Then this other lady started to try and help, and she was like, but they don't have tickets. And she was like, yeah, I know, because blah blah blah. And yeah, so that was not an issue, but it could have been. But yeah, I kind of stepped up to like take charge of all that and just be like the one representative dealing with all that and getting everybody's luggage tagged. Security was a breeze because I got to go to the TSA pre-check line, which was fabulous. I didn't have to take off my shoes. I didn't have to take out my laptop. Didn't have to take out anything. It was great because then I didn't have to stuff everything back. Which is what I hate about TSA. Stuffing everything back in there. Don't you know I pack a lot? Like, it's hard to get it in there in the first place. Then you're expecting me to get it back in there? No. So then we had free time till we, fly away. Which I used to sit down and eat by myself and drink some water because I used my voice a lot and I was thirsty. And let's see here. Oh, I watched some Netflix, enjoy some last minute comforts of the US, and then yeah, it's time to fly. On the plane, I watched Fantastic Beasts, which was again good, second time. It was really nice because me and one of my other aspirantes, Eugene, we had the row to ourselves. It's supposed to be 3 people, so only the 2 of us. It's nice. So we got some leg room. And yeah, it's good. It's a good flight. Then we landed in country, and our country director and the second in command met us and got us through customs, which is kind of confusing because, like, technically we're here on a tourist visa, but technically we have diplomatic passports, so it's like complicated. So we ended up going to the diplomatic line, even though we're not like diplomats. But yeah, went through that line, got out. By that time, because I was towards the end of the line, all of our luggage had come off the carousel. Someone helped me with my luggage, which was good because I packed a lot. Like, we got 2 check bags. I used 2 check bags, so I need help. So yeah. Let's see here. What else did I do? Yeah. Then we got on the bus. Well, we were given name tags, and we got on the bus to go to Santa Clara, which is where we're staying. And it's like 60 kilometers west of the city. It's in Panama Oeste, which just means Panama West, for my non-Spanish speaking viewers. Yeah, sorry, I use a lot of Spanglish now, so Spanish and English, so yeah. But anyway, so along the bus ride, they gave us information about our host family and like what was going to happen over the next couple of days, / a map of how to get around, and like some important things to remember. We met some co-facilitators, which were awesome. Like, they're the WASH volunteers who come to the city to help us like navigate the first few days, which was nice. And so yeah, we Yeah, it's about an hour bus ride to Santa Clara. And then we met at this like basketball slash football thing to meet our host families. Which is kind of awkward because you're just like walking up to random strangers like, hi, are you my mother? You know, type of a thing. But it was interesting. Then talked for a few minutes with our host moms because it's only host moms and kids who were there. But yeah, talked to her for a few minutes. Then my house is right across the street, so I didn't have to go far. So I just walked across the street with my stuff. Luckily, my host mom helped me too because, again, packed a lot of stuff. But yeah, then she showed me the house, which is really nice. I have my own little room. You can see part of it in the video. It's kind of dirty, so I'm not going to show all of it now. So I should awkward with my laptop. But yeah, it's really nice. It's a nice green color with pink curtains. And the windows open and close. I have a fan, which is nice. There's electricity. As you can see, I have lights. There is no air conditioning, and there is no Wi-Fi, but there is TV, so we watch TV. And I have a closet and a dresser, which I did not know were hot commodities, but apparently other volunteers or aspirantes do not have them, and I am very fortunate, because I have a dresser and I have a closet, so I can hang stuff, which is good, because, again, I packed a lot of clothes. But also, I was like, not sure what I wanted to wear. I need choices, especially if I'm going to be living somewhere for 2 years. Like, I need choices. But yeah, so it's a really nice little room, and then share a bathroom with everybody. Sometimes, like now, the water's out, so yeah, you have no water, and you have to take a bucket shower, which is interesting, especially for all of this hair. So basically, like, because the water goes out periodically and they know it, they keep what are called tanques, or 5-gallon buckets. Yeah. We call them 5-gallon buckets, they call them tanques, which is just like tanks, but yeah. Anyway, they keep several of those in the shower at all times, just in case it goes out. It went out last night and has not come back on yet. Well, it went out yesterday when I, you know, was gone to work. And then when I came back, it wasn't on. And now today, it's not on. So I'm not sure when it's going to be on again. So I'm hoping tomorrow, because I really want to take a real shower. Not a tanque shower. Because, like, you have to, like, pour it on your body and over your hair. And a lot of hair. Yeah. So there's that. But I do have a toilet, not a latrine, which is nice. So, you know, some modern conveniences. So yeah, watched some TV. The first day we watched Panama versus what country? What country did they play? Either way, we watched some soccer, or football, as it is called here. Yeah, Panama won that one. What did they play? It's gonna bother me. I don't know why I can't think of this. Either way, so they played somebody and won, because they're in the Copa Gold turn, or Gold Cup, whatever it's called. It's some qualifier for the World Cup. That's all I know. But yeah, so watched them. Later on, met my host sister, who, so, host mom, lives and works. She's a stay-at-home mom. Cooks, cleans, does all of those things. And then, yeah, so she does that. And then, host sister is a publicist, works in the city. Don't know who she works for. She showed me a picture of the building, but honestly, I haven't asked her a ton of questions about her job. But yeah, she's a year older than me. And then host dad is our bus driver. So he drives us when we go to the city. He drives us there and back. And yeah. So Wednesday was just like spent here. And then we had dinner. My host mom was an amazing cook. But yeah. So did that. Then Thursday was our first day in the city at Ciudad del Saber, which is where Peace Corps headquarters is. And we like met all the staff, like did some intro stuff, did some dinamicas, which are just like games you play to like interact with other people. They're very popular here. They're okay. Not my favorite, but that's just me. Yeah. So yeah, we did that. We had catered food, which is nice. And what else did we do? Yeah, so we ride every day in El Diablo Rojo, which in Spanish literally translates to the Red Devil, which are these school buses that have been converted to public transportation that go, like, most of them go to Panama City and then, like, to whatever other, part of the country. So you can get an El Diablo Rojo from the terminal at Albrook in Panama City and pretty much go wherever you want to in the country. But yeah, so it's, yeah, they do that. Their El Diablo Rojos are very like painted and decorated. Ours is called Mama Chacha. It has like these like pom-pom streamer things that hang down in the front, and like they're all really decorated to where like the windshield is only like this wide, and yeah, it's interesting. They play loud music. Yeah, so we take that every day to the city. On the way there, it only takes an hour. On the way back, más o menos an hour. More or less an hour. It's more usually. Because traffic is terrible. Like my host sister, she leaves the house at 4:30 so she can make it to work by 8. 4:30 in the morning. Like, that's crazy. I would hate that commute if I had to do it every day. But yeah, so we went to the city, then we came home, had dinner. I went to bed pretty early because I was exhausted, because it was a long day. I'm pretty sure my host family thinks I'm a grandma because I go to bed much earlier than they do. But I also sleep later than they do. I don't understand it. Maybe I just like wear myself out. I don't know. Or maybe I just need more sleep. Who knows? Friday we went to the whatchamacallit again. We got our first allowance. Don't worry, it's not glamorous. It's $100 to survive 2 weeks. No, it's closer to 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks. Because we don't get paid again. So yeah, it's Friday. Yeah. So closer to 3 weeks. So yeah, got paid. Got ID. Like this was a more like Peace Corps bureaucracy day because we had to sign a bunch of papers, because apparently it's very serious here in the country of Panama that your signature must always be like almost exactly the same when you're signing up for a bank account. So yeah, just in case you're wondering. But yeah, so we had to practice our signature and sign a bunch of papers, get our official Peace Corps ID taken, do some medical stuff. Had to get tested to make sure we're not pregnant so we can take malaria meds. Got our med kits. Did like medical interviews where we talked to people about like any medical issues we have and how they're going to support us in country and if we have any questions. We also got to meet with our program managers to kind of discuss some things about what we think we want in a site, slash our experiences with water and sanitation so far, and just kind of meet one-on-one. And yeah, so it's kind of more of that kind of day, as well as like we learned about like Peace Corps' role in development, which is interesting, and yeah, did a lot of that stuff. Then Saturday, we went to Albrook, which is the mall slash terminal for the buses and the metro and all of those things. And got our phones activated, got a metro card, shopped for a little bit, ate some lunch. It was a very quick trip, in and out. Like, I didn't get to do nearly as much as I wanted to. But yeah. So, got my phone activated. Check out my Facebook if you want to WhatsApp me, because WhatsApp's cheaper than text messages. So yeah. But what else do we do? Then hung out with my host family. Watched Panama. I think Panama played again that day. Yeah, I think so. Saturday they played again. I'm trying to remember all my days. Okay. There's a lot of football happening around here, and a lot of TV watching as well. Watched a lot of American movies in Spanish, and really, they'll never be the same again, because when you've watched Monsters, Inc. in Spanish, it's just so much better. But yeah. Yeah. That time they played Martinico, or something like that. Some island in the Caribbean. That's all I know. Because I looked it up, because I was like, what country is this? But yeah. So they played them, they beat them, continuously advancing. And yeah, so we watched soccer, TV, nothing much else. Sunday was a nice lazy day, got to take a nap. It's great. Really enjoyed it. So that was my first week in Panama. A lot of like introductory stuff, working on the Spanish with my family, and just like filling out everything and getting adjusted, and yeah, definitely a good week, but a very busy week. So stay tuned. I'm sure it'll get more interesting.